You're on in 5. 1, 2. Check a 1, 2.
Welcome to On in 5. Thanks for joining us for the news. I'm Austin Thomas, and I don't even have to introduce you guys tonight. We're trying something a little new. I got them right here in front of me.
Wow. Here we are.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Ethan Bonin, Anton Ryder. You know him, you love him.
We're live to the world, to some people, and how wonderful
Breaking out
it
of our
is.
comfort zone big time.
Oh, we are very nervous for this, but it'll be just fine.
Good thing no one will see it.
Hey, come on. Yeah, thank you for joining us.
We should have like one of the best weekends of our lives.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling good and terrible for all the same reason.
Uh-huh. It's really sad that we never get to see each other again after that.
Yep.
But it was fun. It was a fun little camping trip we got to
Great
go
little
on. We
camping
talked
trip.
about it in one of our last episodes. And we want to talk. We are doing a news episode tonight and not a regular episode. Usually we would have a new series coming out. But we had some things that set us back in our personal lives, and we actually have part 1 of our next series recorded, but it doesn't really matter because it takes us a long time to edit it, and we actually did it in person over the weekend when we were all together, which was an absolute blast, and it's going to probably sound way better than any of our other episodes because we did it in person with each other. But
It just makes it upsetting we can't just do it every time.
yeah, it sure would be super fun.
Makes it so much harder.
Well,
Would be good.
someday it probably
What do
won't
you
ever
do?
happen, so.
No, yeah, probably not any day.
But regardless.
Kicking the can.
We have got some news to talk about tonight. We've got some fun stuff to
It's some
talk about.
intermittent news.
It's
A lot of video game related
Yeah.
news.
I'm into it. I'm into
By
it.
a lot,
I'm
I mean
glad.
2.
Yeah, we've got 2 stories, but 2 out of 6 ain't bad.
That's true.
Story dealing with
Oh, it's
PETA. Story dealing with T.I.
mhm.
and his
Mhm.
boo and how they're bad people.
Yep,
So let's
we'll revisit to that.
yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff. So who wants to start?
Oh, I'll just go if you guys want.
You're up, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got one that's kind of interesting. So Apple Music, Amazon, they both have introduced high fidelity streaming. They're going to do lossless quality streaming.
Lossless.
And Spotify is projected to do so soon, but I guess Apple announced that they're going to be doing it in June, and it's going to be for all regular users, $10. They're going to have, I believe, 20 million lossless audio songs to start, and project 75 million by the end of the year. But Amazon, they didn't want to be one-upped, so they introduced today that they already have 70 million available today. So so they got a little bit of the one-up on there. That's like
Amazon's
when
like
you
really
do the
going
pick a
for
number
it.
game. Oh yeah, it's like when you do the pick a number game and wait for someone else to pick, and then you pick like
The
the number right behind them.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
have
yeah.
all the
like the Price is Right, yeah. 12,001.
they got the one up there, and they're also doing $10 a month. But Spotify is apparently someone found in the coding of the app that they've already kind of announced that it is happening, but not when. And I guess they made a statement about it that they were gonna be charging $20 a month for it, but now that the other 2 services have made it standard in the $10 a month, that'll probably change.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
We have
They're
to
gonna
be
have to
chill.
bring it
Imagine
down.
that won't.
Yeah. Good on Apple, and I guess good on Amazon too for offering that out as a no added fee bonus, because that is gonna be super cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty sweet. I don't have Apple Music anymore, so or Amazon. so I can't
Me
really tell
neither.
you that. But I think they said it's going to be super easy because I think they said if you use AirPods, Beats, anything with an H1 or W1 chip, then it'll like automatically give you the
better
hi-fi
quality.
version. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So
That's
seems pretty cool.
right now. I'm pretty sure Spotify right now has an option for different
Yeah.
levels of quality. So when you stream music, you can choose if you want the best quality,
And you
good
can-
quality, or it's probably like data
base
saver
it off
quality.
of whether or not you have
I want like pretty bad quality usually.
whether
Yeah.
or not you have Wi-Fi too. You can like change it.
It's more enjoyable to me.
Yeah. It'll be better if you're on Wi-Fi and not using data. And yeah, I know that. I love when my quality is like just. It sounds like I'm listening to it through a speaker, through a microphone, through Zoom. It's
Well,
my favorite
I've
way
got
to
good
listen
news
to
for both of
anything.
you.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
The way Ethan loves to share music. His favorite way to share music. Through a phone
night.
speaker into a microphone.
Is it through the internet? Through
I'm
Zoom?
not thinking straight.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
Can't help it.
oh yeah. There's times where I get
Gotta
real
go,
close,
guys.
just like hitting the mute button on Ethan until he pulls the phone away. But
Just waiting for him to stop.
Well,
I love that. I love that Amazon was like, 75 million by the end of the year. That's awesome. We'll start with 70. I wonder what kind of quality songs we're talking here. Like,
When I did have Amazon
Yeah.
Music, it was a little.
they're just
love
like Amazon is just desperate for people to come in, and they're just like, you could get it with us. We already have some, so if you want to come get your good
Uncle
music
Jeff.
right now, come to Amazon.
Not many people get their music from Amazon, but you're really missing out.
Yep. They could just be like, yeah, we've already had it. And people would be like, oh, I had no idea.
That's fine. I'm still not switching.
Yeah, great. I can't wait for Spotify to get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's when I'll experience it.
Please.
Oh yeah.
I think technically, does Amazon Prime come with the Amazon Music?
I think it comes with a trial of it. I think it might
I've
come
no
with a
idea.
couple months of it.
Oh.
That's how I'd. The only place that had the Shania Twain's Alanis Morissette's first album was
Oh yeah.
on Amazon Music. That's the only place you could hear it.
Amazon.
Her really, really young album.
Oh, nice.
And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, go check out our series on Shania or on Alanis
nice
Morissette.
Nice plug.
Thank you. Plugging my own show in my own show.
A lot
Live
of people
streaming.
watching, so gotta do it. A lot of people
Of course, yeah. A lot of new watchers tonight, I'm sure. Well, be on the lookout for that, and hopefully that comes sooner than later. And get your good headphones, get your Bose or your AirPods or your Raycons. Those are a pair of headphones that don't sponsor us, but it would be cool if they did.
The Ray J's headphones.
Ray J's headphones, yeah, they are.
Yep.
Oh, they sound good.
No, gotta get them that Will I Am mask, dude.
Oh yeah, you could be sponsored. You could be doing it, and then the Lil Nas X shoes, man. You could be decked out to the T.
I hate
I
it.
would look like an idiot, but it'll be fun.
I'm picturing Ethan and all of it.
Oh, he
Please.
could rock it.
Yeah,
he's
look out for
their
that.
target demographic too. So
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
Weird. Or rural white guy. Yeah.
Ethan, you got kids?
I got a story that I could talk about next.
or just sliding right through it.
Please, just next story. I got a good one. I happened to find it at the last
hit us.
moment. It's from Entertainment Online. So the E exclamation point. That's entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Entertainment.
So Karen Myers, the mother of the late Mac Miller, has started a boycott of a new book that is slated to be released soon. The book is a biography about Mac Miller. It's going to be called Most Dope. The Extraordinary
My
Life
light
of
keeps
Mac Miller.
my light keeps falling.
dumb thing.
That's all.
And it was written by Paul Cantor. I had no idea that this book was coming out. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Since it's pretty fresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cantor is a professor at the University of Virginia and has written a bunch of books about a really wide range of topics. The topics are ranging from the X-Files to Shakespeare, Nietzsche, and Austrian economics. So this seems like the guy to write a book about Mac Miller, right? He's got like a huge repertoire of books he's written.
It seems like
Mac
a
Miller's
bit of
mother-
a departure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think like
Interesting.
yeah. His mother came out, didn't endorse the biography, and claimed that the writer had no ties to Mac Miller or anyone remotely close to the musician when he was still alive. I have a quote from her. She said, "In fact, the writer of this book was made aware at the outset of the process of writing this book that the family and friends of Malcolm were uncomfortable with him authoring this biography, yet he chose to proceed against our polite insistence that he not do a disservice to Malcolm's legacy through writing a book about legitimate primary sources." Did it anyway. Yeah.
That's
It's
a little scuzzy.
I have to have a feeling that
situation, I'd say.
at least one of the books we've read for our series have probably been a pretty unauthorized biography. So I don't have a specific there, but
You could
I'm guessing at
probably-
least one.
You're way more likely
At
to
least.
be right than wrong. in that.
I am looking at Paul Cantor's rundown. He's got some pretty interesting books: Pop Culture and the Dark Side of the American Dream, Con Men, Gangsters, Drug Lords, and Zombies. He's got the Philosophy of the Western, Philosophy of Horror. He's got Whole Child Development. And then he's got some textbooks in here that are $600 for a paperback, but you can buy it used for $28. So he's doing fine.
Confusing.
Why did he decide to write a biography about Mac Miller?
That's a good question.
Like, I
really
like Mac
great-
Miller, don't
like
get me
it.
wrong there. I just an interesting change up.
Weird pick. Yeah.
He just seems to be a weird guy to do it.
Huh. All right. Well,
She
I don't even.
Karen, Mac's mother, she's kind
Oh
of
yeah.
softly insinuating that the writer is attempting to capitalize on this book due to a musician and writer named Donna Claire Chessman, who's also writing a book called The Book of Mac, which the parents have given approval for, and is also a biography about Mac Miller, Malcolm McCormick, if you didn't know. Yeah, so it seems, I'm not sure which book got started being written first, but there's definitely another one that's much more lauded by people that knew him.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Wow.
Wow.
How did This is a pretty interesting situation I knew nothing about.
Yeah, I mean, the Book of Mac, which is the one that's being boycotted, the writer claims that there are a lot of interviews from the Book of Mac is the one from Donna Claire Chessman.
Is the authorized one, yeah.
Yeah, authorized. copy.
This is his whole game. Just get the books mixed up and we're gonna accidentally endorse the wrong one.
Oh,
We're gonna endorse the wrong book.
like us personally was this game.
Yeah. It's like just get as many people as we can mixed up, and they're bound to buy the wrong book.
Grapes.
Somebody's accidentally gonna buy the wrong thing.
Damn it. That's
So-
when I make my profits.
The Book of Mac is the correct book to buy, and it has a lot of interviews from close friends, as well as like producers and stuff. Cantor is also planning on releasing the book on January 18th, which is a day before Mac Miller's birthday, January 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Seems a little
Mm.
tasteless, but
Yep.
Would have been his
Yep.
30th birthday.
Huh.
yeah. Yes, it
Guy.
would
Good
have.
for him.
This guy. What a piece of work.
So,
Paul, how dare you?
how dare you?
Piece of work.
God. She called on fans of Mac Miller to not buy Paul's book. The author has released a statement saying, I'm a journalist with nearly 20 years of experience, having been fair and honest in my reporting on the biggest celebrities to people in the smallest corners of everyday life. My credulity is unimpeachable, and I don't take his family's claims lightly. It's unfortunate that they feel this way. And that was his response to the attempted boycott. He claims he
Yeah.
also did sit and talk to some of Mac's friends,
Jeez.
and that his family has
Good
been
Lord.
aware of the book since its inception, which the mother did state. But I don't know. The Book of Mac has been planned to be released on October 26th of this year. We could just pick them both up.
Mhm.
Just do an episode of Mac Miller next year. I don't know.
Well,
Oh, people would
don't
hate that.
give away our secrets, but
yeah. Could be fun.
we could read them both. Yeah, we'll come back and
That
be
would
like,
fun.
Paul Cantor's book was really good.
It turned out to be
Really.
so.
That would be. I don't think we would say that out loud. I just don't think we
That'd
could.
be way better.
I don't think you could do that in like good nature.
The other Book of Mac, kind of.
Just turns out.
Yeah.
it seems a little.
I mean, the book
little
we're-
scuzzy.
The book we're reading right now for the series that's up and coming, I'm pretty sure that the guy, the artist who it's about, is not very happy that it's out. So.
No, yeah, doesn't seem like you would be
Yeah.
based on everything.
Yeah,
about
so,
him.
so it's
So are
it is
we
what
a
it
problem
is.
too? Maybe.
we're technically part of the problem here.
Yeah.
Wow, I hadn't
And
thought
that's
about
just
that
fine.
like that thought about that like that till now.
Oops.
You know what? We're already in too deep, so we're
We're
just gonna
good.
finish it. It's
2 years
just
deep.
fine.
They're rolling. I like it.
Well, look for the Book of Mac coming out in October, and the not Book of Mac coming out in January next year.
Another
Just
one,
forget about
yeah.
it, even
Most
right
dope.
now. How
Most
scuzzy
dope.
is that?
Huh.
I don't like it. Not a big fan of it.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm gonna
dumb.
give this
And,
guy a noogie.
Yeah.
Give him a freaking noogie. Give him an atomic wedgie. Damn Paul nerd.
Underwear all the way
hanging
over the head. I get it.
Hanging from a coat rack.
I don't have the upper body
well-
strength to do that.
All right. Well, we're going to stay scuzzy for my first story. This is actually a follow-up to a story that I already did, and I'll kind of go over the whole thing again. I'm talking about T.I. and his wife. I believe it's wife. Maybe it's his girlfriend. Regardless,
He's married.
T.I. and Tiny Harris, yeah, I think so, they're currently being investigated for allegations of sexual assault and drugging. So we talked about this story a couple months ago, and this is just, I think when we talked about it last time, it was just the allegations coming out. Basically, it was just that someone was coming forward and saying that this was happening.
Mhm.
But now an official investigation is being opened up into the situation here. The lawyer who is helping out the person who is claiming the sexual assault happened, who is going by the name Jane Doe right now. She's not being identified. They say that there are 11 accusers right now. So the lawyer Blackburn says that she's representing 11 accusers. There were 10 women and 1 man who have made similar allegations against T.I. and Tiny Harris. So the allegations are that basically the woman met T.I. and they took her out for a night of drinking and partying, and then they offered her a drink. This is her allegation. They offered her a drink, and she drank it, and then the next thing she knew, she was basically back at the hotel or their room, and they were showering and being sexual with each other, all 3 of them. And then she claimed that she blacked out basically during that, and then she woke up and she thinks that she was sexually assaulted. She said that her crotch was really sore and hurt and burned. And so she's coming forward with the allegations, and now the LAPD is formally looking into it. So this is kind of a...
Good thing it didn't take them very long.
Yeah, I don't remember when we talked about
Came
this story.
forward like 2 months
Yeah.
ago or 3 months ago or something.
Yeah, I don't know if they had to build a case against it, but and
Probably, I
this
guess.
is actually dating back the woman Jane Doe is actually alleging that it happened in 2005, and then there is another allegation from 2010 in Vegas. T.I. and Tiny say that they have not been contacted by anybody or the lawyer representing them, and basically said that it's all a lie. They're denying everything, and this is just a smear campaign against them. And that's kind of the story of what's happening in the world of T.I. right now. Well, when you get like
Seems like it's T.I.'s
17 people or 10 people, 11 people against you all saying the same story, that kind of like is a kind of a giveaway of, oh yeah, that's probably true.
Oh, maybe we should look into this, huh?
I hope he.
Like a little bit. We should probably look into it. Yeah.
I hope he does the R. Kelly thing.
I'll fight for my life here.
Like,
God.
does the interview. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping. I want to hear T.I. say that.
I'm fighting for my fucking life. I hope you're right.
fun.
Yeah, get him on CBS this morning. What's that? Good Morning? Is it Good Morning America? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Nothing
It
matters.
is a show. I know that.
It's a morning show. It's kind of fun. Yeah, a mix of
Oh,
a
you're
mix
thinking
of
the morning
news and
show.
entertainment. On Apple Plus right now.
I'm more of an Ellen DeGeneres guy.
Oh God, what? You are not shoehorning in Ellen here. We're not allowing this.
God.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well, monster.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I can't wait to come out with another story here in 2 months of T.I. was arrested. T.I. and Tiny.
God, I wonder. Who knows?
Or nothing will ever happen, and
Yeah.
they'll just get off, and it'll be
If-
totally
if-
not fine, and they'll just pay off all their
history
accusers.
has taught
And
us anything.
be the end of it.
Out of court settlement.
Yep.
Disappear.
Great.
That's not
It's great.
likely. That's
Just super
Good.
great.
oh, God.
Yeah. That's all I got. I thought my story's going to take up more time because that's the hardest hitting story I've got tonight. So.
Oh, good. It is.
Yay.
One of those nights. I was gonna say it's one of those nights. Well, I said it's one of those nights, but they're all that night. We always end up in this same.
It is night.
That makes us sound bad.
We just it's always a little light. So I got God. I shouldn't preface with a little light and then tell you about how the game Roblox has made a type of music called Roblox core, but that's what I'm going to talk to you about. So,
Well, you should tell them, though, right up front,
Okay, I'm ready
that
for it.
Roblox core, it slaps. It's damn good.
it's weird and it's hard for me to say. I think it's bad. Like I'm not going to listen to it casually
Yeah.
for my enjoyment, but can't say it's bad.
I get it. It's like the Eagles.
Okay,
It
yeah.
sounds like,
I mean, I
hey,
don't really listen to the Eagles that
Yeah, I
much, I
get it.
guess. I don't know. You're right, I suppose.
Yeah. I'll take an unnecessary swipe at a very
Eagles.
famous and well-done band.
That's why we keep you around.
Thanks.
You're the one
One
that'll
of the
do it.
most successful American bands.
So I guess players in the game Roblox, which is like a big online game, kind of like Minecraft, where you build stuff. You're like little block-shaped people, but I think you like build environments and stuff, but you also play your own role in that space. Like people,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like someone will be the sheriff.
It's a lot like Legos in Minecraft had a baby.
Okay, that's a good way
Yeah.
to describe it, I think.
Yeah.
I assume that the demographic who really likes Roblox and the demographic who listen to our podcast are just almost one circle. I assume that Venn diagram is just a circle.
I don't know what that means because I've never seen it played.
I hope not.
But I think I know what it is.
I have.
Well, I've seen pictures in this article. So I guess you can get an item that is a boombox that like projects music from your area, and people, the closer they get, the louder it is. And
Yeah.
they had like a strict filtering for things that are profane and all that, and so I guess people found a fun way to get around that is they would like reverse the words or jumble the words up and speed the song up and then put it through, like upload it so that the filters didn't catch very profane songs and stuff. And then in the game, they would adjust it back to where you could make out what the song was, but it sounds much different. Like the lyrics are, like the vocals are very garbled, and it's almost like you can't tell what they're saying till a second after. It's kind of cool, honestly, but
what a just
genius.
What an annoying amount of work to just be able to say bad words on Roblox.
Game, yeah. God. It is
These
a
are children,
child-based game, yeah.
They have the time.
And so it's funny to them, and it's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, so they eventually started making their own songs instead of just getting these profane songs. And we were listening to a little bit of it earlier, and it's interesting.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it.
Ethan, you called it something, right? You called it like hyper.
It sounded like hyper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like high pitched and sped up, but also like garbled at this, like weirdly at the same time.
Super.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
It sounds like it should be on TikTok.
Oh, apparently a lot of people that like kids that are making these songs, like there's a couple people they talk about in this article that they are very big TikTok background songs now.
There it is.
Yep. Like perfect blending.
It's like that Sugar Crush song. It reminded me of that Sugar Crush song.
Don't know that
I wish I could sing it, but I can't.
I'll take your word for it, man.
I'm not going to
We'll take your word for it. You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Take my word.
Oh, sorry.
Don't do it.
Man, we'll have to get more well versed on TikTok, I suppose.
Yeah. Ethan's the only one that's acquainted.
He's keeping us.
I wish I was so well versed.
That's what we need you around for, though. It's to be our current news.
God. Good.
Yeah. So that, I mean, it's. No, you go.
Roblox just released their IPO, and Nancy Pelosi bought a bunch of it. So I see this as it's got potential.
Huh?
No.
Yeah. I follow a bunch of stock watch lists.
Yeah.
And they just did their IPO for like a public stock release.
Yeah.
And Nancy Pelosi was a huge investor in the IPO, like a giant investor, like millions.
Good for her.
In Roblox.
What are they going to do with that?
She's going to make sure that
she sees
children
something that-
can be entertained
I think
for years to come.
I think she's going to start a Roblox.
I think that the game is full of.
She's going to.
I think the game is full of microtransactions.
Oh, that would
That
make
makes
perfect
sense. That
sense.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi's just going to do her whole next campaign solely on Roblox. She's going to have like the Nancy Pelosi
her
bus in Roblox. Her in her pantsuit and her wrinkly old face on Roblox.
Oh my gosh, that's interesting.
Imagine walking into her office. She's sitting there playing Roblox. It's like, Nancy, you got these bills you got to sign.
I'm campaigning.
Yeah, I could do that.
No rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked.
I'm campaigning.
All while blasting her new track.
Yeah,
Just listening to Hyperpop.
It's strange, and I kind of like it.
It's goofy, yeah. It's fun. I mean, the instrumentals are fun on it.
I guess they make a lot of the sounds with sounds from in the game too and stuff, and so that's
probably help to
cool.
bypass the sensors
Mm.
so that they can register that it's all in world sounds. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Maybe
Makes
yeah.
sense. Maybe.
Wow.
Like if I knew
Maybe
all
the
about
three
it.
of us will get into. I tell you what, if we're starting to run light on material, we'll just get on Roblox and see what happens.
Streaming Roblox.
I was gonna start.
I'll play Roblox.
I was gonna
I don't
play
know.
Minesweeper on my computer and just have you guys watch me do that, but Roblox might be better.
That would be really. I would pay to watch you play Minesweeper. That's a hard game.
Virtual
Oh, I love that
equivalent
game.
of watching paint dry. Watching someone's screen play Minesweeper. Nothing else.
I might do it. Do a quick 24-hour stream of just Minesweeper.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Damn it.
Minesweeper straight.
Be
Need
good.
Some interesting people doing it.
Oh, I don't
God,
want to.
I think you do.
I feel like I would meet a serial killer.
I suppose if you're ever
It could
going
be
to,
good.
that would be the way for that to happen.
Maybe,
feel like
yeah.
Everyone that would sit and watch is probably FBI.
They love Minesweeper over there at Quantico, yeah.
Yeah, but it also seems like it'd just be a thinly
they're
veiled.
profiling you.
Yeah, just be like it'd be like, this guy's just running Minesweeper games. Like, this guy is probably a sex offender trying to catfish.
Yeah,
kids.
we better
We need to
we
watch
better
him.
get him. Preemptively
Keep tabs on him.
plant whatever we gotta
He's
plant.
running Python on another computer to sell children.
Oh God.
Good lord.
Oh God, Ethan.
Good lord.
Oh
Sorry.
no. Well, I guess with that we should probably
Hey,
move
Ethan,
on to
you
our
got a
next story,
story?
Abe.
To share.
Yeah, I got one. I got a story.
It's your turn. Weird.
This one. All right, here we go. This one's from NME. I don't know what NME stands for. Does anyone?
Maybe it's that just
Yeah.
Okay.
We've talked about this, and now God damn it.
Have we?
Yes, many times we
I
use them every week.
is it news,
probably.
music, entertainment?
Yes, news. Yeah, news, music, entertainment. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Fuck.
Yeah.
Cripes.
That's it.
I thought you typed it in.
Who
already.
knows?
This is
Who
good.
cares?
This is good. This is why they
New Musical Express.
Who cares about that?
unequal.
We were way
amount
off.
They're British too. I had a story from NME, but now I'm taking it back.
of- Jesus.
Buy American.
I
Come
don't
on.
talk about it anymore.
We won a whole war. We didn't have to deal with this.
All right. This one. We never talked about this, so this is gonna be. We're gonna have to jump back in time to preface the current event that is associated to the story.
Gotta go back in time.
A year ago,
I mean,
actually over a year ago.
giving you the news.
We have to go back to the future.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay.
So anyway,
God damn it.
all right, yeah, guitarist Sin Quirin. I think that's how you. Quirin.
You gotta be more confident than that, man.
That's the only way. I can
Yeah,
pronounce
you gotta run at that full speed, or else you were gonna
You've
sound
already
just-
derailed your own self.
it.
No,
Yeah,
It's good.
Move
You got
on.
Of the band
Move on.
Ministry. All right, he had a few allegations made against him a year ago, January 2020. Two women claimed that he had sex with them when they were minors.
Oh, shit.
Every week.
This
huh?
is just a.
Every week. there's something.
It seems to be the flavor of the year, huh?
It is. I think it's just
Yeah.
music. I don't know.
Yeah.
He denied both allegations,
Right.
claimed he only remembered one of them, but that he only ever talked to her. No sex was involved in their, what do I want to say? Their encounter. Both of the allegations occurred when he was in the band Society One. One of the incidents was in 2003. One was shortly after. He made a Facebook post to announce his departure from Ministry a week ago. So, in the post, he said nothing about the allegations from over a year ago. In his post, he claimed that he was going to focus on his health, his personal life, as well as other projects and interests. A representative of Ministry, didn't specifically say who it was, did confirm that he was no longer in the band, but would not confirm or deny whether or not it was due to the allegations that
So
happened
he
over
said
a year
it
ago.
has nothing to do
Perfect.
with this. I'm just going off the grid because for myself.
For my own self.
I need to focus on me.
Good.
I'll buy
That's
it.
what he said. So, yeah, how about it?
Oh, it's always good when
So
you.
at this point, I'd like to introduce.
It's always good when
Yeah.
you like you are like, no, I didn't. I definitely didn't have sex with that underage woman. But there are two of them. Well, I remember that I didn't have sex with one of them,
And
so I'm good. I'm in the clear there.
yeah, he's
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like,
it's
I don't remember
great.
one of them, but I remember the other. No sex.
No, one of them definitely didn't have sex, so
It's,
I'm free to go,
was he
officer.
thinking people would see that as weird honesty and let him off the hook or something, or what? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get the.
I don't.
You gotta.
Well, the problem was there were text messages
Huh. Wow.
with the one.
The one that he did remember.
It's like, Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Anything
one he
good? Like,
happened to remember, but there was no sex.
is there anything
Any good
I think
recipes
it
or
seemed
any
pretty.
like
Yeah, like any
yeah, they have any book recommendations?
directions on the
Movie-
nearest.
or like they talk about shows?
I saw a green bean casserole recipe in there.
Oh, damn.
But you
Bacon
used-
on top or
He didn't use mushroom like
That's
the
good.
cream of
Talk to
mushroom,
me.
and I was pretty out. He actually used like a. He didn't use cream of mushroom. It was something else. I can't remember what he substituted it with, and it's just disgusting.
If you're making a cum joke here, you are walking a little close to the edge here,
I
buddy.
never would have ever. I didn't. I was just going with the mushrooms, with the cream of mushroom because I don't like it. I don't like it.
He
in
actually
it.
said cream of Sungyeon guy. It's just a weird thing.
There it is.
Wow.
There it is. And thank you for everyone who just
You
turned
actually-
off.
Were you tiptoeing to that to that Wayne's World reference the whole time?
You're welcome.
Uh,
So, at this point, I want to introduce a new segment for our news episodes. For the dishonorable mention of potential criminal offenders who didn't make the cut for the week, and I'm going to
All
call
right.
it. Tony, you didn't even reply to this earlier. You
I
just
missed it, so this is great.
So I'm going to call it. Good. It's called the allegation summation. I feel like we should do this once every week. I'm just going to Google musician allegation, and the ones that don't make the cut for stories, I'm just going to read off a general
There are
description.
several.
So I only have two this
Yeah,
week.
I feel like this is
Yeah,
this is good.
Yeah.
There's always several.
All right, go ahead, buddy.
This is actually the allegation summation this week. Thomas Oliver, a New Zealand musician, won an award in 2016, some big New Zealand award, pretty popular over there. He admitted to an assault after getting rejected by a woman in 2017 in the last week. While blackout drunk, he walked her down after she rejected him and grabbed her by the back of the
Whoops.
neck. He
Wait,
said,
who is
"Yeah, I
this
did
guy
that."
from?
And his name is Thomas Oliver. He's from New Zealand.
But he's a musician there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's a popular musician in New Zealand. Done something. The next one's actually, you guys are going to know him. Good.
Oh, okay.
The next one is Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
He had a recent charge for sexual battery and domestic abuse allegation. Those two things. And this isn't the first time, apparently.
Okay, I didn't.
Well,
think so.
once a soldier is a soldier.
Yeah, so. He was Superman in those
Yeah.
hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not
Tony would know.
not a good idea, I don't think.
Yeah,
Tony, you a big Soulja
Oh.
Boy fan?
I can take him or leave him.
Yeah.
So no.
I mean, you know,
That's it. That's my allegation
that's
summation
two.
of the week.
There's just two of
Huh.
them. That's
Yep.
Well, three.
Just two.
That's-
of
oh,
them.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
really
yeah.
disappointed. Yeah, if you count
well. Here's a
together.
fun story that I wasn't going to tell, but it's kind of fun. The Quebec singer Bernard Lachance. They say he's a controversial singer. He spread conspiracy theories about COVID and HIV and AIDS. I think he had HIV and AIDS, and then he basically said none of it was real, and he has died because he just stopped taking all of
From the
his
AIDS?
medications. So he was
Medicine?
46. He had stopped taking his HIV AIDS treatments years ago, and instead was using natural products. And then the next sentence is, his exact cause of death is not known. So
Huh.
I just
don't
don't
know. They
know.
just
Science
don't know.
couldn't tell you even if they wanted to.
Sounds like Liberace, huh?
Wow.
That's it, yeah.
Maybe they'll figure it out.
Yeah, he did some his oh god, I'm not gonna read that I'm not gonna read that paragraph. Yeah, he was a controversial guy.
I'm curious,
that
but I
bad?
also don't want you to.
This is what it says. Okay, I think this is from his sister. Recently, he did some sort of purge to disinfect his body of all the drugs he had taken. He had diarrhea for weeks. When I saw him the last time a few days ago, he was skeletal. So it really does kind of match the Liberace persona
Yeah.
pretty well.
It's that watermelon diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cripes.
Yep.
I think it might have been his mom, not his sister. But oh no, it is his sister. We got it. We got the story straight.
Get your facts straight.
I'm
please.
flying by the seat of my
Carry on.
pants here, and I am
Thank
I'm just keeping my head above water.
And I don't care who gets caught
Well,
under the tread.
It doesn't matter. It really
Well,
doesn't.
That's it. That's it. He was a performer, and he was very controversial, and now he's dead, probably from a disease he had that he stopped taking medicine for.
Mm.
That'll
Turns out
happen.
You should take your meds.
Wait, so there's no. Was saying the COVID vaccines are a hoax, or the whole thing, or what?
Yeah, so he was just, more recently, he became known for sprouting various conspiracy theories around COVID-19 and HIV/AIDS, despite having the virus. He appeared on a journalist show last year under the pretense of talking about HIV, but he instead used his time to make claims about the virus and its connection to the COVID pandemic. While the pre-taped segment never aired, he posted the video to his YouTube channel, which garnered some views. And then in his Twitter bio, he referred to himself as, quote, HIV equals AIDS fraud whistleblower. So that's it. So yeah, he's just been going on and spent the last year saying that COVID is a hoax and HIV and AIDS are a hoax. And even though he had it, and then he died.
It's all fake.
He died
Whoa.
from something else. So
Huh.
how cool is that?
Broken
Yikes.
heart.
Oh, also Eric Clapton said that the COVID vaccine, he got the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine, and he said that it gave him long-lasting, terrible side effects and almost ruined his singing career forever. So that's that too. That's all.
Hands and feet were either frozen, numb, or burning, and pretty much useless for 2 weeks. I feared I would never play again.
Yeah.
Oh,
He got the AstraZeneca one, which is the one I didn't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard it didn't go. So
I don't think the AstraZeneca one is like
Yeah.
permitted in the United States right now. I think we're
Yeah.
still looking at it.
Yeah.
But regardless, that happened to
So-
him.
Hopefully
Whether it was from the vaccine or not
he
is
recovers.
to be seen. But that's that.
oh, we can't lose Clapton.
Oh, it's had a hard enough
Sad.
life as it is.
God, yeah.
But
He's
Jeez,
going
Tell
deaf.
me about it.
he does look wonderful tonight.
Oh,
that's
is he
for damn
really?
sure.
I think a year ago he said he was going deaf too, and he's probably gonna have to stop touring because he's literally just going deaf.
I would
Damn, Huey said the same thing at about the same time.
pay more money to see a deaf Eric Clapton go out on stage
Oh good God!
Huh?
because I know he'd still be just
You
an
think he'd still
absolute
have it?
talent, and it would be all the more impressive.
Oh God! He would be
Think he
good.
could pull it off.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
be good.
Muscle memory at this point.
God, I don't know if I could handle Huey going deaf and stop touring.
Yeah, he said something was going wrong with his inner ear. He couldn't make pitch for a while. I don't know, man.
Did you know this is getting off topic, but it's fine because we're light.
That's fine.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that people who have perfect pitch in their like everyone knows what perfect pitch is. You can identify any tone immediately. Did you know that over
When
time?
you know a pitch perfectly.
Yeah, you got it. You kind of know what I'm referring to. I think that
Good
you
job,
have it right, Austin.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you're the.
What's this
yes.
pitch?
Oh, what's that? That's a flat.
Bingo. The people who have perfect pitch over time, they actually lose their sense of perfect pitch. So basically, everything sound like it kind of distorts how it sounds, but it actually makes it harder for them to understand pitch later in life. Because when you have perfect pitch, you can hear it, but then the tone changes. So like a C would actually sound like a different note. So you'd actually lose the ability to have perfect pitch, worse than somebody who just learned how to have pitch. Isn't that a fascinating little fact?
Wow.
Yeah. So perfect pitch is a really cool
Wow.
thing. And we've talked about a couple artists who have perfect pitch, but later in life, it becomes very difficult to still understand pitch and tone.
How about
Huh.
that?
That's all.
This is why I keep coming week after week. I would have never known.
Yeah. It's kind of fun, huh?
I would have never known. Just like I would have never known that the lady who stars in Wicked was also in Glee, trying to be in Wicked, and it wouldn't
Don't.
it wouldn't work
How?
if she exists
I
in the
remember this.
universe.
Yeah, exactly. How?
God.
Wicked's a real play in the world of
Yeah.
Glee. And both Kristen Chenoweth and the other one are both in the world, so it doesn't make
Very
any sense.
confusing.
Wow, doesn't.
Don't
No.
don't get me started on this. Don't get me started.
They should have thought that through.
You're telling
It's
me,
just like
man.
Friends.
Wait, what
did
Friends
it
do?
too,
What Friends do?
with Bruce Willis. I can't take credit for this because it's from a show that I keep telling you guys to watch, but they talk about how at one point Ross
Mhm.
references Die Hard, and then later Jennifer Aniston starts
Oh,
dating
Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Willis.
Whoa.
So why was no one like,
Looks just like
this
Bruce
guy looks
Willis.
just like Bruce Willis?
We can't. Yeah. How are both these things happening in the same universe?
Total mess up in the canon.
Major oversight.
Yeah.
Now you're getting it, Austin. Now you're getting it.
Yep. Now it's clicked.
You can see my frustration.
No, I get you. No,
See where my sleepless nights come from. Oh hell.
Good.
Well, I want to talk about a story that's really
Phones on time.
no.
No.
We got 15 minutes, buddy. You got
Damn it.
10 minutes, 9 minutes before the
Fine.
bone zone.
Yeah.
Just enough time.
You don't get another 10 minutes unless we run out of time and you do.
Hey man, Minesweeper is installed
Okay.
and ready to go.
There you go.
I've got a story that's near and dear to my heart. The Offspring has been called out by PETA because their newest music video used a pair of chimpanzees, and PETA said that is just not right. It's not right to use those chimps.
Man, why don't you get a job?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That is great, Austin. You are on the ball tonight.
Thanks. I came ready to play.
They had their we never have sex anymore music video. It featured a pair of chimpanzees who the male chimpanzee basically was trying to get some with the female chimpanzee,
Out with it.
and
Out with it.
I'm trying to keep this PG for the kids. Got to keep this PG for the kids.
Kids watching.
And there's also a bunch of strippers in it too, but PETA didn't seem to care about those. So PETA sent a letter to them saying that they should take down the music video and that it was, they said something basically. Oh my gosh, you can read the letter online. Just look up PETA Offspring letter.
Oh, they said it was perpetuating the idea that exotic pets are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how, but that is what they said. And they said, yeah, it legitimizes a cruel industry. Now, I will say this, that the chimpanzees that were in the music video
Here
were
it comes.
from Steve Martin's Working Wildlife,
Oh, boy.
which this
You might be familiar.
yeah, this is a notorious. This is from NME as well. Actually, it's a notorious training outfit a notorious training outfit that has been cited numerous times by the U.S. Department of Agriculture for violations of the Federal Animal Welfare Act, and then two of its chimpanzees ended up at the quote atrocious GW Zoo, which was featured in Tiger King. So the place actually is not great. That they
No, not good.
not good at all. PETA tries to make weird jokes too, though. They said there are plenty of things we all miss about the '90s, but animal exploitation isn't one of them. Take it easy, PETA. Okay, stay in your
You guys
lane.
got in the writer's room over there.
Give them a raise. They're trying to.
Yeah,
They're
I
trying.
need more incentive, it sounds like.
They are trying to win us over by just having little funny quips, as they say that we shouldn't have animals be in music videos. And I watched the music video. It doesn't even I don't know what they're even talking about. It's just chimpanzees doing things that humans try to do. The first scene is the male chimpanzee coming home from a business trip, and the female chimpanzee is vacuuming. It's just a music video, and they're all up in
when I
arms.
first read it, I was like, "This is a reach. They're getting mad about nothing. They're probably chimps that are from a place with experts and and all that." And then I found out they're from not a great that great a place. So I get that is the bit of the problem, but
yeah, they
I don't think I don't know.
they can have a little bit of a pass because the Offspring got it from a bad place. They should have went to a more legitimate trainer, and
Yeah,
but
not the best judgment. on their part in that aspect, but I don't think
Should have went to the Tiger King himself.
he's not gonna.
He's a little
yeah.
busy. He's a little
I
busy
don't think he had chins.
being in prison.
he
Yeah.
had
in jail.
Yeah, I think you're correct.
He had gators though, but they all burnt to crisp.
I need to watch Tiger
You saw
King.
it. You guys saw the film.
John Stamos
Oh,
is
yeah.
in the music
Yeah,
video,
John
too.
Stamos is in it. You're correct.
Yeah, I did.
So that is pretty neat.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Go watch the Offspring music video. It's very Offspring-esque,
I will.
and
I will.
the chorus is just like how you'd expect it to be. Just the singer singing a single note, and then it's
Good,
just like
good.
every other Offspring song.
Catchy
It
as
is very
shit.
I
catchy.
love the Offspring.
Won't forget
Yeah,
it.
very good.
Always fun.
And then one last story. One last story before we get to that Bone Zone
What?
is Lollapalooza has been announced that it's going to come back this year, which is super good. I don't know, has it been going on every year besides 2020? Because it used to be a touring
Yeah,
act.
good question.
That's the tour. That's the one that was started by Jane's Addiction. But I don't know if it's.
Hey,
We got there eventually last week.
Yeah, we
The
found
week.
it. That is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys announce it last week?
Well, we talked not that we didn't announce that. We were talking about Bonnaroo, and Ethan was like, was that started by
Oh yeah,
guy from Jane's Addiction?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like,
Yeah,
"No,
we couldn't
I think
remember.
it was La La."
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Was it La La?" And then we asked if it was. We said La La La.
that's right. I
Eventually we
remember.
realized it was.
Yes, you guys were correct. You found it. You're correct. It is
Just
Lollapalooza.
had to stumble through it.
It'll take place in Chicago between July 29th and August 1st. And unfortunately, as we are doing the episode tonight, the lineup has not been announced, but this episode will come out on all streaming platforms or podcast platforms on Thursday. We're going to give ourselves an extra day to edit it so we can get everything lined up properly. But
I wish I would have gotten that memo.
shut up.
Nah, just kidding. Shit.
But the lineup will actually come out tomorrow if you're listening to it right now, and it'll come out yesterday if you're listening to it on Thursday. So tomorrow if you're listening to it tomorrow, and Thursday yesterday.
And you'll hear it today.
Foo
Isn't that
Fighters
crazy.
are confirmed.
For Lollapalooza?
It's a
When will
article
then be
from-
now?
Yeah, it's a article from 5 hours ago. They are locked in.
That's cool.
The Spaceballs reference?
Pretty cool. They're playing.
Yeah,
every
it was.
festival
Good,
this
good.
I
year.
knew you'd pick it up at least.
Now. Eventually. Soon, that's
We
what it is.
missed it just now.
I get the reference. I got this.
Oh, that's
God.
just
God,
wonderful.
Spaceballs. 5 minutes later.
I'm
guessing.
trying to yeah, so look out for the lineup to come out eventually.
Yep, that'll be out one day. This episode will be out a different one.
Man, these evergreen
then
shows
they'll
really
be
do
out
make
when
it
they
tough.
Mhm. Yeah, you don't want to give away when the timeline is.
Do you want to go ahead and Ethan do a little? Do you want to zone the bone and see what happens?
Yeah, I'll zone the bone.
I
Alright.
really want a tugboat sound.
See if I can
I
get
just need it.
see if I can get a
Every
foghorn
time.
ready to go.
Tony, are you gonna find a foghorn? Could you? I wanted music last time. I kind of
I
miss.
don't think he
music.
has access.
No,
No.
maybe.
Yeah, I could play the I could play your Bone Zone intro again. I don't know where it
I don't
actually
know.
is though.
I think you got the
I think, we
foghorn.
could do, I think we could do without the the one you
Foghorn
made.
there.
Loading up.
Thank you. That's good.
Is that good?
All right.
Tickles me every time.
That's good. All right. So this is good material here I got. We're closing in on the 180
Just let it auto
180-day disclosure date for the DoD, the Pentagon, to disclose what they know about UFOs. We're getting there. UFOs and
Now,
UAPs.
Ethan,
Hmm.
Yes.
when you say DOD,
Department
You mean-
of Defense. Not dicks on
Thank
dicks. You're welcome. All right. So
Is that what you thought he was talking about?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
See,
All right. Cool.
Gotta clarify. I get it.
Naturally.
So, in the past few months, the Navy has actually released 2 videos. And last weekend, 60 Minutes did an interview with Marco Rubio where he talked a little bit about the disclosure that's coming as well. The 2 new UAP or UFO videos, whatever you want to call them, are pretty cool. One of them has a triangular-shaped aircraft that's flying in a night vision camera. It's got like a holographic look about it. It's pretty neat if you haven't seen it. I don't remember if I sent it to you guys. I forget what I send. Probably not. No.
Ethan, I skipped
I'll
a
send
good
it.
amount.
I forget what you
Yeah.
sent.
Yeah, I forget
Great.
what I sent.
Thank
too,
you.
so
Yeah.
I understand. Marco Rubio sat down on 60 Minutes last Sunday, managed to do the entire interview, unlike someone else from his party. In the interview, he labeled the UAPs or UFOs as a threat since they're entering our airspace unauthorized. They need authorization to come here, so now they're labeling them as a threat, and that's, I think, how they're gonna.
Yeah, because it's
If they
our
exist,
airspace.
Our airspace. Yeah.
Even though
it's
like,
ours, so
I don't think they've really ever done anything
Wow.
bad since they've been reported, but no.
yeah, but it's our space.
They made Facebook.
Ours. Are you calling Mark Zuckerberg an alien?
We own it.
Yeah.
Come on,
It was a dumb joke.
open
making
your
sure.
eyes, Bonine.
A dumb
I
joke.
agree.
Keep moving.
I wouldn't doubt it. A retired Navy officer named Ryan Graves said that since 2014, the Navy has encountered aircrafts over the ocean southeast of Virginia almost every single day. Like it's a very regular occurrence at this point, and they've pretty much trained their pilots to acknowledge they're there, but they're not trackable on radar. They're moving at speeds that make no sense, like physically, they're defying physics the way they move. There's no
Yeah.
like trail behind them, like they're using normal propulsion when they do see them. So it doesn't they're breaking physics with the things that they're seeing. So I don't know if it's like most of the time it seems like they only catch them on like night vision camera when they do see them. So it's a weird thing. I don't freaking know. I hope it's aliens. That's what I'm banking on.
Oh God, I want it.
You think they're just going to come out? You think the government is just going to come out and say, like, yep, we got aliens. Isn't that neat?
No. I think
Y'all
they're gonna-
knew it. We knew it. Just fucking move past it.
My
Wouldn't that be
guess
nice?
is that I think they're going to try to villainize aliens. That's my guess. Even if they aren't villains, I think they'll try to villainize them, try to start like a galactic war. That's my guess. Start the Star Wars in real life.
If
We're not hosting a little galactic kegger down here.
if there are aliens on this planet and they just think like, well, what if we kill them? We're effing boned. I mean,
Yeah, we'd be
if their
so
first thought is just like, why don't we just see if they're probably bad, so we should just kill them? Like, they're aliens from another planet on our planet. Like, what do you think is going to happen here?
They
Yeah,
clearly.
but what if it turns out that lead is like so dangerous to an alien,
Lead?
whatever they are? That yeah,
lead,
Like from
water,
bullets?
like them. Like,
Yeah. we don't know, man.
Wow.
was it signs where they
Good
throw
point.
water on them to
We
hurt
got
them?
lucky. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally what our planet is made out
No.
of is just what kills them.
War of the
Turns
Worlds,
out
just
killed
like,
Yeah, War of the Worlds. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
sick.
the oxygen.
yeah, oxygen, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Clever.
So
Clever.
I'm banking on
Turns
June
out we just
1st.
visited a very common trope in our joke on accident.
So we got there. We found it. It's fine.
Whatever.
June 1st. That's our day. I go back to school that day. Hopefully we get a little better than we aren't sure what they are, but they're out there. Hopefully we get some information, but I honestly expect like nothing solid, honestly. But
This is going to be like every single other thing. It's going to be like the
yeah.
Epstein stuff. It's going to be like the Panama Papers. It's going to be like everything where they're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
We're finally revealing the documents. We're opening it up to you. We're giving you the truth. Well, look, not all of it, obviously, but
So-
Here's
we'll give you-
10,000 pages of receipts.
Yeah.
give you what doesn't matter.
Here's our whole rundown. It's 250 pages, and 90% of it is redacted. It just says there
But check
are
out
redacted.
Check out all these videos. Oh, they've been out for a long time. Well, that's
Oh, you've already seen these?
Cripes. Well, with
Hopefully they'll
that,
start admitting that the aliens actually abducted people after 1947.
Get it out of there.
I'm just hoping, they'll start disclosing that people were being abducted. I hope that comes out next. I'm hoping that's the next step.
nope.
There's a lot of
Because
people.
then they would have to. Then they would have to pay their families. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for watching the stream if you did, and we'll see you real soon.